Hello, it's me, Vicki Marie. Hope you're all well on this Saturday morning. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about Marelle Sturrock. You might remember I did a video on Marelle. Marelle Sturrock was 35 years old when she was found dead at approximately 8:40 on the Tuesday morning of the 25th of April, even though she'd been reported missing the day before and she was 7.5 months pregnant. Turns out it was her partner who apparently murdered her for absolutely no reason that's become apparent yet, before going off and deleting himself in a local reservoir. So I'm preparing a tribute to Marelle that I'm going to put together in a video with some nice photos and music, etc. Because and to Jaden, her unborn son, of course. Her family have revealed now that the baby was a boy and he was to be called Jaden. So there's a couple of things I just wanted to share with you this morning. The funeral has been announced, so let's have a look. Her funeral will take place in her hometown, although she was found in Glasgow, which is where she'd moved to help her career. She was a singer, actress, teacher. She was a school teacher. That was her job at the time. And we're going to look a little bit at that on here as well in a moment, at her own sort of personal website that she had connected to her career. So yes, it will take place, the funeral will take place in Wick, which is her hometown, even though she was living in Glasgow at the time, as her family pay a touching tribute to the primary teacher and her unborn son. We've got Marelle there in the countryside, 29, probably very shortly before she was killed, with the dog. Apparently the partner took the dog and took it to a friend's house the night before, so was he planning it? Of course, we will have no justice for Marelle. We're all concerned about justice for Nicola at the moment. We will have no justice for Marelle because, the perpetrator of this act, he is also no longer with us, so there'll be no answers unless it turns out, I suppose, in the inquest that maybe he has left a note. I don't know, nothing's been said about that yet. But anyway, a celebration of her life is set to take place in her hometown of Wick in Caithness, as the family confirmed the date of her funeral. She was 29 weeks pregnant. She was tragically murdered by her partner David Yates in her Glasgow home, which also took the life of her unborn son. And, I got quite angry about this in the video that I did, because I don't know why it took them. She was reported missing, I think, on the Monday morning, but it wasn't until the Tuesday morning that they went to her house. Anyway, nothing can be done about it now. So the date has been set for the funeral. Let me just go down. So it's due to take place at Dundee Crematorium on Friday, the 26th of May. That's next Friday at 12:30. Service invite has been extended to all family and friends. And on Tuesday, April the 25th, 2023, Marelle, aged 35 years and son to be Jaden Sturrock, beloved daughter of Colin and Lorna, much loved sister of Claire and Sarah, dearly loved granddaughter of Dorothy and the late Grant Sturrock, loving sister-in-law of Evan and Richard, and a loving aunt. Funeral service in Dundee Crematorium on Friday, May the 26th at 12:30 p.m, to which all family and friends are respectfully invited. Family flowers only, please, but donations, if desired, may be made to various children's charities at the crematorium. And a celebration of Marelle's life. Gosh, I'm getting emotional. A celebration of Marelle's life will be held at a later date in Wick. I mean, the thing is, you don't expect to be having a celebration of life for your daughter, do you? You just how does that that compute. So my thoughts, my prayers go out to her family and friends who are struggling to cope with this. But I wanted to show you something very positive about Marelle. And I'm putting together actually at the moment a video to and and this is how I came by this, let's say. So basically, I just wanted to show something positive about Marelle, as I say. So I found this lovely website about Marelle Sturrock. It's her website for her career. Actress, vocalist, performer, some lovely photos, look there. Tells about her background, how she ended up in Glasgow, etc. And especially nice in the media part, we've got some songs. We've got her actually singing, which is beautiful. I'm just going to play a couple, a little bit of a couple of them. Obviously, I can't play them for long because like this one's a Fleetwood Mac cover, and that's probably copyright, and then the other one's an Eva Cassidy cover. So let. Took my love and I took it down. Climbed a mountain, then I turned around. She has a beautiful voice, doesn't she? Let's listen to the Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Gosh, I could listen to that forever. Unfortunately, I can't because of the old copyright, which is fair enough. But anyway, so looking at then there's musical theatre. She played Little Red Riding Hood in that. I don't actually like that photo in view of what happened. But anyway, so yeah, and it's photos, many photos. I hope her family don't mind, but because I'm going to do this tribute to Marelle, I will use some of these photos to put together a nice video in a memory. And it's very sad. Look at her, she's very beautiful. That's a beautiful photo, especially, isn't it? And if you go into the modelling, it shows all the different photos, lovely photos of her. Yeah, we won't put that last photo on. So yes, it's although it's sad, I think that's a beautiful, memorial website that, I hope her parents get some comfort from. And as I say, I'm going to do a video in a memory with some nice photos, try and find some nice music that I'm allowed to put on. And yeah, that's it. So don't know what you're doing this weekend. If you were watching the live stream last night, you'll know I'll be watching football certainly tomorrow because Manchester City are playing. And if they win their match, they will be Premier League champions. If you're not into football, you probably don't understand how important that is. So yeah, but have a great weekend. Remember to always live and love carefully. I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow. There's on Serial Killer Sunday. I'm not quite sure who I'm going to do it on yet because I've anyway, I'm going to think about that. I'll know by the morning. I'll have decided by the morning. Unfortunately, there's a lot of choice, isn't there? Which is a shame. But okay, so remember to always live and love very, very wisely. And until I see you again, may your God go with you. Thank you.